One of the early books that I read was a book called The Art of Choosing by Sheena Iyengar, and she's got a beautiful TED talk on it. She's dedicated her life's work to understanding how people make choices.
He's also
And
written The Paradox of Choice, right?
yeah, and what's a choice ladder? At what point in a choice ladder do people fall off? And what point in a price ladder do people say, yes, now I'm going to buy because now it's convincing enough for me? I think it's a book that anybody who wants to do GTM should read. How to construct a ladder. So that's been my learning ground and in advertising. Later, I was lucky I got to work on a plethora of brands, B2B, B2C. I worked in MasterCard. I was lucky I worked on the launch of General Motors, and how do you convince people to buy a car? And in India, they launched not with General Motors, but they launched with Opel, the brand. So how do you introduce a brand to people? Big ticket projects. Worked on B2B, worked on large campaigns for IBM, worked on tech brands like Lenovo, including the B2B part, which is people who are buying servers and what are the considerations there. So it helped me understand how people make choices. And this is one of the most important things that we can learn: how people behave, how people make choices, and that makes you a good storyteller.